History is full of gruesome executions that make your blood run cold. Today, you'll learn about 10 of the most terrifying ones. 1. Execution by sawing. Medieval cruelty knew no bounds. Imagine being hung upside down while a saw slowly cuts through you, starting from the groin. Gravity keeps the blood from draining too fast, meaning the victim stays conscious almost to the very end. 2. The Spanish bulldog. No, this isn't about a cute dog. In medieval Spain, prisoners were tied to a horse, which was then set into a wild gallop. Spiked saddles tore into the flesh, and sometimes limbs were tied to different horses for an even more horrific ending. 3. Breaking wheel. You thought torture was quick? Think again. The breaking wheel was designed for slow agony. The victim was tied to a large wooden wheel while the executioner shattered their bones with a hammer. Then, they were left out to die under the open sky. 4. The blood eagle. Now, this is pure nightmare fuel. The Vikings performed the blood eagle by slicing open a person's back and pulling out their ribs to resemble wings. And yes, this was done while the victim was still alive. 5. Chinese Lingchi, death by 1,000 cuts. Lingchi, also known as death by 1,000 cuts, was practiced in China as early as 900 AD. Small pieces of flesh were slowly sliced away while the victim remained conscious, with the final blow only delivered after they had lost their mind from pain. 6. Crucifixion. You've probably heard of this one, but did you know that victims could suffer for days? Nails were driven through the wrists, not the palms, to prevent tearing. Death came slowly from suffocation. 7. Tudor-style quartering. Medieval England took executions to another level. A person was hanged until nearly dead. Then their stomach was cut open, intestines pulled out, and finally they were chopped into pieces with the head saved for last. 8. The brazen bull. Now, imagine being trapped inside a bronze bull while a fire burns beneath it. The metal heats up, roasting the victim alive. Worse still, a system of pipes turns their screams into the sound of an animal's roar. Ancient Greece had some twisted minds. 9. Boiling in oil. In Henry VIII's England, certain criminals were sentenced to be boiled alive in oil. But they weren't dropped in all at once. The process was slow to maximize suffering. 10. The scorpion pillar. An ancient Persian execution method. The victim was tied to a pillar in the desert, covered in honey, and left for the sun, insects, and scorpions to slowly do their work. Days of pure agony before death. Humanity has invented thousands of ways to inflict pain. But maybe, by understanding the past, we can finally learn to value life.